What's good, my peoples? Motivation. What gets you motivated? Because a lot of times it's things that get us motivated that should not get us motivated, and it's things that should get us motivated. I know for me, I had to figure out, like, okay, what is really helping me in the long run is what's not helping me. So I get motivation, say Sunday, say football finna start. Today, football's going to start. And you like, you know what? I got that motivation, so maybe I'm gonna drink or I'm gonna cook this certain food. I'm just motivated. Like football is starting. Like yeah, let's go, right? And it's like, okay, so what is that doing for me? The drinking and eating, it's throwing me off my routine. So I used to create things that threw me off my routine as far as motivation. Holidays was a big one for me. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Back in the day, I'm gonna smoke or whatever because the simple fact is it's a holiday and I'm ready for it. But really, what I should have been saying is, if I want to do it, do it. I always say, do not lie to yourself. Be completely honest with yourself. And when you sit there and say, or I was sitting there saying, I'm doing this for the holiday, like it's whatever, Christmas, 4th of July, whatever. It's a holiday. So I'm gonna drink or I'm gonna smoke or I'm gonna eat all I want to. When I should not be doing that because I'm lying to myself. I'm not doing it because of the holiday. I built up that false motivation to be able to cheat. Now, I believe cheating when it comes to life should be on your own terms. You should be honest with yourself and just say, if I want to drink that, I'm going to drink. If I want to eat that, I'm going to drink that. Because as long as you understand what you are doing and you controlling it, you are going to win. So, like I was saying, back to me, when I just had that motivation on things that I shouldn't have the motivation on. Now it should have been things I should have motivation on, like, okay, I'm gonna, get a promotion at work. Let me build up to that. You know what I mean? I know that's coming every year, just like that start of football, my kids, like they're gonna start school or they're gonna start a sport or whatever. So you want to build that motivation on that, with that excitement, because that's going to lead to other things, you know, your own business. I completed this milestone. I created this app and now it's up and fully functionable. You know what I mean? So those are the moments that you should create for yourself, but it's not going to be out of false motivation because first of all, you are going to plan it. When football's over for months on months, I'm not thinking about, oh, I'm finna smoke or I'm finna drink or I'm finna eat this when the start of the football season happened. It's when it get closer, yeah, I might start thinking about it and things like that. So it's more temporary. So like what I'm talking about is things that's going to last a long time. Like I was talking about that business, so you got a milestone like, okay, in a year, I'm going to make X amount of dollars. I'm going to hire X amount of employees or I'm going to, reach out to X amount of people. So now you have real motivation, something that you are creating that's more sustainable for the long haul and it's going to benefit you. Me getting hyped for my football team and doing, now I'm not saying nothing's wrong with me doing that. Now I'm not completely saying that as long as I'm being honest with myself about what is going on and what is transpiring, So put that on my calendar then, you know what I'm saying? I got to make sure I set this time aside to do that, on this day, but not when that day come because my week felt like this or my month felt like this or my day felt like this. So I'm just going to say I'm going to do this because I want to do it, but I'm going to use an excuse for it. So the moral of the story is be truthful to yourself. That's one thing that I had to work on, like big time, is being honest with myself because we tend to lie to ourselves a lot, just to, kind of make ourselves happy or just to kind of psych ourselves up or whatever it might be. We do that. But what we must do is be honest with ourselves and let that be our motivation and let that be our creation. And when we can do that, then it's going to allow us to win. It's going to allow us to become whatever we want to become. Because if you're continuing to lie, then you're continuing to go on this false path That is not true. So if you want to be great, which I had to understand what I needed to do, and it is different for everybody, obviously. Everybody has different things that they do need to do. But what made me great was telling the truth to myself and moving forward towards the path that I knew was going to be most beneficial for me, not for whoever, for me. Because when it comes down to it, to create greatness, to create happy, positive days, you must create things for yourself and let everything else build off of it.